The FBI has been seduced, led astray. They think now they can just classify everybody, just make sure everybody is in the appropriate, has an owner. Well, that's what a scientific body does. They want to classify everything. But if you remove the brain, now there's a religious assertion being made, regardless of what impression you may be under, such as I know or give a fuck what impression you may be under. When somebody calls you about a crime and you don't investigate because the Taliban told you it was something else, which is not hard to confirm, it instills a lack of confidence, especially if that person, the one calling the complaint, turns out to be 10 times the cop you'll ever be in your wettest dreams. So are these freelance social justice dickheads with you? Have you never heard of non-destructive testing? Do the people that you're classifying them with, are they aware? You're ridiculous. Your whole fucking thing is a scam. Bunch of faggots with the IQ of a shellfish trying to classify me. Look at your partner, get your affirmation. Who does this guy think of you? You're making some kind of religious assertion, right? Stop me if you've heard this. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. I don't like him. He's ugly. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but are like the chaff, which gets blown away in the wind. First book of Psalms, Psalm 1. Is that an important one? Don't change the subject now. You want to debate my wording? Repeat after me, kids. I owe you nothing we can't settle in lead. Now what are you going to do, FBI? Well, now maybe you can afford to... Now you don't have to cover all the kids? You bunch of psychos. If you're not comfortable with this, you should resign. It's really the kind of job that we expect to be performed by people who are willing to kill or be killed for it. What happens if they make a career out of the wrong dude, and then he doesn't do anything to justify all the fucking terrorism? Did Jesus really say that? I don't think anybody dumb enough not to know better would have survived long enough to listen in those days. If the Bible had to account for all the common sense the average peasant lacks, its volumes would outnumber the grains of sand. One could stand atop the stack of precious vellums and papyrus and reach out and grab a star. Think about how dumb the average person is, and realize half of them are dumber than that. It's funny because the average person is incredibly dumb. A religion doesn't have to hide. You could always find the Catholic Church. Not one of these bandwagon carpetbagger operations that pull up stakes and leave town after they poison the well and sell you the cure, take you for everything you got, buy themselves an election, act like democracy is blanket immunity for whatever you did to get elected. First, do no harm, or you're not even a goddamn doctor. Do you think the reason you're not allowed to investigate is because your prying eyes are a screen for terrorist activity? It can just go back on the people. So we're being robbed, raped, and blamed and taxed for it. We have to IQ test the FBI. We need reassurance that they're capable of knowing whether or not they can do their job, let alone doing it.